Hi everyone. We'll be starting today with the next chapter, chapter 8, percentage and its application. Now in this percentage I'm going to talk firstly. Percentage means, this percent means I'm going to talk out of 100. If we are talking about some percentage, that means we are talking out of 100. If I'm asking you that 1% is there, that means I'm saying out of 100 only one part is there. 45%, this means out of 100 I am talking about only 45th part. Okay, so now that's how we are going to write the percent. Symbol of the percent is this, right? And percentages are the part of the whole expressed in hundreds. So just now I have explained it. Now for this we are going to move now exercise 8.1. Now before starting with 8.1, I want to explain you two things here. First thing is, if we have to find the percentage, to find percent, I will be always multiplying by 100. And if the percentage is given, then I'll be dividing by 100. Now these two things you have to keep in mind while solving the questions. For example, the second one is here only. I am saying that the percentage sign is given. That means 45%. This is given to me, percent sign is given. So I am going to remove this percent sign by dividing by 100. Okay, now let's move. Question number 1. Convert each of the following fractions into percentage. Now you have to find the percentage of this fraction. So if you have to find the percentage, that means you are going to multiply. The first fraction is given to me 4 upon 5. Now I have to find the percentage. To find the percentage means I am going to multiply by 100. Now you can cancel it, 5 ones and this will be on 20. So the answer is 80%. Please make sure that you are going to keep the sign here. If you are going to multiply by 100, that means you are going to place the sign of percent here. Okay. Second part is 111 upon 25. Again you have to find the percentage, multiply by 100, then 25 ones are 25 fours are. So answer is 444%. Make sure you're going to keep this symbol of percent in your answer when you're going to find the percentage. Multiply by 100 and percentage sign in the answer. Multiply by 100 and percentage sign in the answer. Right? Next, C part try by yourself. I'll be doing D part for you, and E part still you can try by yourself. Now the D part is 15 upon 25 into 100. 25 ones are 25 fours are. What is 15 fours are? 60%. Okay. So this is your question number 1. Now let's start with question 2. In question 2, what we have to do is convert the following percents into fraction. Now the percentage sign is given to you and you have to change this percentage sign in divide by 100. Okay. When the percentage sign is there, to remove the percentage sign, we are always dividing by 100. This I have told you in the very beginning of the video. And now you have to change this in the fractions. If they are cancelling, then you can cancel it, and you have to write the fractions in the simplest form. Now let's start with the first one. 3%. Percentage sign is there. I have to remove the percentage sign. So this is going to be 3 upon 100. Now I can see that these both are not getting cancelled. So this is my final fraction. You just have to convert this into fraction. 3 upon 100 is the fraction. Second, 195%. Now 195% is there. Remove this percentage sign and divide by 100. Now what you are going to do here is you are going to divide these two on the table of 5. Let's cancel these two on the table of 5. This will go on 39 and this will go on 20. So the answer is 39 upon 20. Because I cannot further cancel them, this is the simplest form. So 39 upon 20 is in fraction of B part. Right? Similarly, C part. Now let's do the C part. 82%. Now in 82%, this I'm going to remove the percentage sign and divide by 100. Let us cancel these two. I can cancel these two on the table of 2. 41 and this will be on 50. So the answer is 41 upon 50. Again the fraction. Now D part. 63%. 63 upon 100. I cannot cancel 63 and 100. So this is the simplest form. 93%. 93 upon 100. So these are the fractions. Now the next question is, question 3 is convert each of the following decimals into percentage. Now the decimal is given and we have to change into percent. The very first thing which will come into your mind is when we have to change to percentage, we are going to multiply by 100. Now the first part is 0.2. Now I have to change this 0.2 into percentage, so I'm going to multiply by 100. Now in this I'm going to firstly remove the decimal. Now how I'm going to remove the decimal? 2 upon 10, because after decimal how many digits are there? 1. So I'm going to divide by 10. Multiply by 100. 0 and 0 cancelled. Answer is 20%. Multiply by 100, in answer percentage sign. Second part is 45.6. Now 45.6 I have to change to percentage, so I'm going to multiply it by 100. Now the next step is that I am going to remove the decimal. To remove the decimal, after decimal how many digits are there? 1. So that means I'm going to divide it by 10 and then multiply by 100, as it is 0 and 0 cancelled. What is left? 4560% sign. Now let's do the C part. C part is 0.006. In this again 0.006 I am going to change to percent. To change the percent I am going to multiply by 100. Now 6 I am going to write as it is, and after decimal how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So I am going to divide it by 3 zeros. Multiply by 100. 2 zeros cancel with the zeros. It is 6 upon 10, and this I can write in decimal also, 0.6%. Okay, I have just converted this into decimal. So this is your C part. C part. Similarly D and E part, try by yourself. E part is similar to C part. In the denominator it is 10 written here, so to remove this 10 I am going to change it to decimal and then percentage. Now question number 4. In question 4 you have to convert each of the following percentage into decimals. Now how you are going to convert into decimals? Simple, very simple it is. 27 upon 100, write 27 as it is. In the denominator how many zeros are there? 2. So 1, 2 and then decimal. This is the answer. Just from the back, just come back 2 places and then it is going to be in the decimals. Let's take one more example. 90 upon 100, write 90 as it is. Write the numerator as it is. How many zeros are there in the denominator? 2. So 1, 2 and then keep the decimal. Answer. Next, 134%. First of all, remove this percentage sign. 134 upon 100. Write 134 as it is. Now how many zeros are there? 2. So from the back 1, 2 and then decimal. 1.34 is your answer. You just have to change these percentage signs into decimal, so I have kept it in the decimal. Next, 93% you can do, 88% you can also do by yourself. Now let's move to question number 5. Now in question 5 you have been given the ratios, and these ratios you have to change to percentage. This is very simple, very easy question. I am doing the first part, 1:10. Now the ratio is given. The meaning of this ratio is 1 by 10. Okay, and I have to change to percent, so that means I am going to multiply by 100. 0 and 0 cancelled. Answer is 10%. Next, 6:25. 6:25 means 6 upon 25, and I am going to multiply it by 100. 25 ones are 25 fours. The answer is 6 fours are 24%. Okay, so this is your answer. Now C part, 48:148. Now in this 48 upon 148 I am going to multiply by 100. Now I am going to cancel these two on the table of 2. This will be on 50, this will be on 74. Again I am going to cancel these two on the table of 2. 25 and this will be 37. Now let us multiply the numerator with the numerator. It will be 1200 upon 37%. If you want to keep the answer till here, then also fine. If you want to keep the answer in the decimals, then also correct. So this will be 32.432%. So this is your answer of C part. D part you can do by yourself. E part also you can do by yourself. You just have to write them in the fraction and then multiply by 100. Question number 6. Now in this question 6 is the reverse of question 5. In this, percentage is given and you have to change it into ratios. Let's do the first question. First part, 10%. Now how I can write 10%? 10 upon 100. 0 and 0 cancelled. What is it? 1 upon 10. Now this fraction I can write as 1:10, and this is your answer. The question was you have to change this percentage sign into the ratio, and after cancelling it you have got the ratio. Simple. Just change the fraction into ratio. Now let's do the B part. B part is 96%. Again 96% means 96 upon 100. Now cancel it. I will prefer you to cancel it. It will be on 48, then 50, 24, 25. I have cancelled this twice on the table of 2. So this will become 24 upon 25 and the ratio will be 24:25. This is your answer. Now next, 125%. Percentage sign removed by dividing by 100. So 125 upon 100, cancel these two on the table of 25. Fraction comes out 5 upon 4 and the fraction I will write as 5:4. Similarly 92% you can do by yourself. I will be doing E part for you. 88%. 88 upon 100. I have removed the percentage sign. Divide these two on the table of 4. This will go on 22. This will go on 25. It becomes 22 upon 25. So the answer is 22:25. Okay, so this was your exercise 8.1. Complete all the questions in your notebooks. Thank you.